Welcome back, Armchair Generals. Tom here with episode number 9 of my German campaign, Hearts of Iron 3, using the Black Ice modification 12.1.1. We are picking up where we left off last episode, where we just finished the war in Poland. It took all of 3 weeks, pretty much almost to the day, to conquer them, take them over. And we are in the process of shifting all of our troops to the west and Denmark border, but pretty much just out to the west here, where we'll be needing for the next portion of my plan to rule the world, which will be initially Denmark and the Norwegian invasions. I'm on the infrastructure mode at this point because taking a look, we need to get ready for what's going to be happening in 1941 in about 2 years' time. First off, we will be having an invasion in Yugoslavia, so we need to make sure we're kind of doing okay here. I want to make sure all my roads are at least 80%. We're fine here. We don't need anything up here. We're good all along here, good there as well, but it's out this way that we really need to do some bumping up of our infrastructure. That's an F for the quick key, so I'm going to go in and everywhere just pump up. If it's too low, it's going to get beefed up a bit. So that way we can make sure that we have supply going in properly all along the way here. Yeah, I guess we probably need to do that. Okay. And again, just want to make sure my infrastructure is high enough. 80% is viable. So that way we are not, 100% actually be better, but I can go with 80 um, and be fine with that. But we want to make sure that all of our supply routes are not choked off by lack of infrastructure. Get all those trains tooled up, railroads tooled up, so we can make it out there. Okay, so that's everything there. Was there anything else that we need to take care of? I mean, I probably need to play around with this the theater a little bit. I know I did with Japan. We definitely concentrate on parts of the theater throughout the Pacific and Asiatic region, just to make sure that my headquarters are involved appropriately. I don't know what this means. The red means for this area. Not enough. Yeah, there were bombings in the past week because we just finished our war. So, and in fact, you can see where a lot of our attacks dealt with against the Poles here. And largely, well, all up and down this area here in the past week. If we do a time lapse, if we could have done a time lapse, maybe week by week, one line and then moving further eastward. I don't think we need to worry too much else about anything here. Resources. We're not going to worry about that right now. We'll look at that resources in a bit. Okay, let's go through, spin through, and kind of see what's going on. Nothing special there we need to worry about. Production. We need our reinforcements to drop down into the teens. That should be happening pretty soon. We should drop this down a little bit further. Supplies, because good God, we're just so low in supplies right now. We definitely need a huge boost in there. Building tons of planes. As our need for reinforcements drops, then thus will our builds will increase. Same with supplies. Once I can drop down to 20 supplies. We need a lot of our IC coming out into this area reduction, but neither here nor there. Research, get this straightened out a little bit. We're 33 in the red, not a big deal. I think if I remember correctly, we'll be hitting the green for the end of the year. So not a big deal overall. We're good with the spies where we are. Diplomacy, ditto for right now. Politics, yeah, we're doing total exploitation in Poland, so we can gain full usage there. Don't think there's any changes here that we're needing to make. War economy, we don't switch into total economic mobilization until 1941. That will be January 1st, 1941 would be a great time period for us. Our IC will go up by another 25% or so. Our base right now is 317. Yay. Our base will actually start by January 1st, 1941. Our base will be well above that. Intelligence. Take a look here. We don't have anything going in Poland, do we? We shouldn't. We do not. Good. France. Still building that one armored, medium armored, 3 fighters. We definitely outproduce them. We're a little bit well off. I mean, overall, we really do need improvement. We got about 100 days, about 100 days plus before our rares peter out, but we will gain control on that situation pretty soon. Metals were fine, quite honestly. We do need improvement there. Okay. Russia, good. Cool. They've got their productions through the roof here. They definitely are building a lot of stuff. 3 medium armored divisions and a semi-motorized. Among all the other stuff, we're outproducing the Brits. They're just particularly producing only air and naval power right now. A bunch of Marines, yeah. And the United States cry every time I see that, but good God, if I was playing Japan, I'd really be afraid because it's like that's a lot of carrier groups that they're building. That's 5 alone that I saw up here. Yeah. 3 regular, 2 light, a bunch of light cruisers to go with them, a bunch of planes, a bunch of Marines, all kinds of stuff. Yes, this we can do the entire conflict and say Poland. None. And say Poland. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. Nothing much on White Navy. We didn't really do anything in that regards. And mind you, this isn't entirely accurate, but this kind of gives us some little look into what's transpired. According to this, we dealt a ton of damage. We didn't lose much manpower. Not even 10 manpower, goodness gracious. 41 IC compared to I mean, that's almost 20 times. Their losses in IC are 200 times, I should say. Correction. Manpower, that's a good 600 times. 60 times. Yeah, 600 times. Or, no, not 600 times. Goodness gracious. About 400 times. All no good there. Okay, so nothing going on here. Units in poor supply. That's because we still have a couple of units that are behind the Russian curtain here, but they're getting out. No big deal. There, we're good. Yeah, we're not gonna attack Sweden. Not any changes we're gonna make there, and that's fine. And here, everything. I don't think we have a SS unit I can attach you to. No, the 1st, 2nd Corps, that's for these guys over here. All right. We have some air combat over Strasbourg. My fighters versus their fighters. Let's get the speed up a little bit. There we go. I need to wait. Let's get speed up a bit more. I got to wait for at least a day to progress, maybe 2, and then I'll take a look at the resources in Poland to see what we need to change out. Commander decision making, it's 39. We'll cancel that out for right now. Take ownership of captured mines. I think because that's the start of the game since I've loaded. What are we at now? So cool. Reinforcements are going down. Grant you, I could go ahead and attack further and be like, okay, let's go ahead and take on Denmark now, Lowlands, and blah blah. Keep pressing, our advantage. But like I said, I'm going to try to make this a little more historical than normal. I do. I do. Therefore, as such, we won't be attacking until springtime because that'll be probably March for Denmark and Norway. Once the Denmark campaign is over, the units are involved in there will be pushed towards the Western Front to get involved in here, and that might be late March before I attack France and the lowlands. That way, I've got roughly about 3 months, probably like June, before we have France conquered. They are so no surrender progress. Oh, so let's take a look here. We want to do the fall of France. We will certainly do that. Who are the allies here? So the UK, we want to take a look at the war goals here. Set up the right government. Oman, add war goal. We will puppet. Bhutan, add war goal. We will puppet. Probably that's what we're going to do for most of these here because we're not going to ever go to them. So it's like, not a big deal. Burma, add war goal. We'll just puppet. Canada, war goal, puppet. Plus, several of these countries are just too large for us to even consider trying to take over. So I might as well just puppet them. And South Africa, puppet. All right. All those are taken care of. We're moving our units out as we speak. There's only one unit that's in foreign territory at this point, and they are now out. All the way out there, huh? Well, fortunately, I totally forgot about this guy. So let's move in and attack here. And then after that is done, they're going to come out to here. Because we should be, our forces should be moving around here. Let's have you move out to here. Have you move out to there. Yay, reinforcements are going down. And then another thing too, I can't really attack until I've gotten all of our reinforcements handled, taken care of. Yeah, we need 50, so we're about 115 that we need in supplies. I think we've turned the corner in that regards. We definitely need more rare materials than not. We could probably use more metal as well. Money-wise, you're sitting at 26. Who's got plenty of metal that will sell to me? To the Soviet Union, I think Italy will buy. Offer trade agreement. They will not sell me any metal. Well, that's a bummer. Soviet Union for trade agreement. How about you? Oh, yeah, I was going the wrong way with Italy. At 5,400. How much were we at? 26 a day. So let's just do 20 roughly, or 19. That works. 18 rares. 18 rares would just about cut that in half. And Italy, we want to buy, which no, they still don't want to sell to me. Okay. Who else? Yugoslavia. 17 metals for $2. Sure, we'll do that since you're right close to me. Netherlands could be a strong possibility as well. But no, they don't like what I'm doing, so they're like, we're not going to sell you. Switzerland, probably not, but nope, not even. All right, cool. So we're getting metals and rares. That'll bring me down to about just a couple bucks a day. So this motorized division's not moving at all. Okay, so we don't want to do that. We want you guys. Yeah, let's move into here to help clean up anything that might be occurring, and we're going to then move them up here to Lear. I have plans for them in the Lowland campaign. Doing better, doing better. Once our supplies start coming back, we will be making out a lot better. One of the things I think I need to start creating heavy transport plane, because they take a while, don't they? Yeah, year and a half almost. So we need to make, what do they carry? 25? I think they carry 25 troops. I don't think it's here. Oh yeah, there it is. Duh, I'm looking at the wrong one. They carry 25, while transport planes carry 10. Assault gliders might not be too bad of a choice too, though their range is very, very limited. Well, 400. Actually, assault gliders have a far greater range than transport planes. How is that even possible? Well, I mean, duh. Assault gliders are going to get towed, so they have whatever range is, given them by their counterpart towing them. Um, hmm. It almost makes more sense to make assault. I mean, I want the heavy transport planes because, I mean, 4 of them could drop a stack of paratroopers, no problems whatsoever. But conversely, 4 assault gliders, which could be finished in less than half the time and at a third of the cost, have pretty good range, have the same range as transport planes, and they carry twice as much as transport planes. I know the big thing, of course, is defensibility and all that kind of stuff, which, yeah, but I'm not terribly concerned with that per se. What are these anyway? Surface defense, air defense, yeah. So do we just go for the gliders? Yeah, let's just do that. I will need them in the Lowlands campaign, so that would be 7 months roughly. Which have them done by April, just about in time for being used. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, we'll need to push them towards the forefront, but I do need to I need some reinforcements and supplies kicking in here. All right, let's keep an eye on what's going on here. Man, that's a lot of free polls that popped into existence here. Bad timing, but not much I can do about it. Pulling all my units out. 183 troops is all they had. Interesting. Where are we going? We're going to go to Osnabrück. So let's actually come down here and then out like so. Okay. Hungary's drifting towards us. Well, that's cool. I will definitely call them to battle if we can. All right, 25. Now we just need 40 more supplies to get to that 40,000 supplies to get to the 50,000 mark. So that's 40 IC more. So we're 105. We need to push this up to. With supplies, I find it a little bit interesting. It's the reason why I want 50,000 is because as I push, the amount of IC towards what I need in supplies, it slowly ramps up the amount of actual production. It's not really immediate per se. So like if I were to cut it down to 0, it would still take several days before the supplies start dropping. It's not an immediate thing. Yay, no convoys going, as it should be. Um, so that's why I do the 10 for 10, 10 for 10,000 rule, or 5 for 10,000 rule, is because those changes that I make are minute enough that it doesn't terribly affect the supply in such a way that it's immediately registers. Right now where I'm at with IC towards supplies, my supply levels will keep gradually going up and up and up and up, to the point where once I make the 50,000 and I'll have leveled it off by then, it'll still be several days before this part will level up or level out. So yeah, I like the way that I do it. Your mileage may certainly vary. Let's see. So you're where you need to be. Fire control system. Go ahead and cancel that out. Oh, well, we'll leave that alone. Italy wants to sell us rares, which sure we will do. An extra 4 rares, that would knock it down to about 18. So 130 days now or something like that. I need to be buying. We're like 50 days away with our iron. Soviet Union, it's going to be a couple days before I can buy anything from them. And let's see. Nope. Italy still doesn't want to sell me steel. Interesting. Netherlands probably doesn't either because, like I said, they're kind of peeved at me. Yep. Latvia, if we can buy just a few. Nope. Switzerland, probably again, they will say no. Though, I mean, come on. You want to make money, don't you? Apparently not. All right. And Bulgaria? No. Wow. All right. Where are you going to? Also to Osnabrück. Let's go ahead and just move here like so. Take them out. And then we'll move. See how all my other units are doing here. Artillery guys, we can move them further into here. That's fine. And yeah, we can keep those guys. They're there. That's okay. Strategically redeploy a little bit further east. Okay, cool. So you guys need to move up a little bit. Ditto. You're fine with where you're at. Down here, these guys, yeah, they're moving out and spreading out. My garrison units. Okay, that's how they're all moving. Need one to come up here. Second to come up to Brandsburg. Third out to Warsaw. Fourth down to here, I suppose. We'll be juggling this a little bit as time goes on because I'm not quite sure how everybody is distributed just yet. We'll have that figured out pretty soon, though. So more troops there, but that was predetermined. France is not attacking universe, but you can see the strength building up. French strength is building up all along the line here. We're just kind of staring at each other. Let's move you back like so. Okay. I don't have units racing up to the line just yet. We don't really need that, realistically speaking, but maybe we do. Nah, we can wait. Denmark knows what's coming. they know. Did I move my Mountaineers? Yes, moved them off to there because the Mountaineers will be getting involved in the attack on Norway. I'll need a small armored force to help out in Denmark to help push there pretty rapidly. See, we're already up to 29,000 supplies, so technically that's only 20 away, so that's 20,000, so that's about 85 we should be at. So let me drop this down to 85 here. There we go, good enough. How does that look for us? There we go. So that looks pretty good. We'll leave those in place. I want to push these up sooner than later, but we want to wait a little bit. I do have this dropping off, so that'll be good. First round of these will be complete. These twin engine fighters are going to help bolster the strength of my bomber wings. Light and medium bombers. They'll provide a little bit of extra anti-air capability for them. So when any fighters come, they'll engage any enemy fighters that are going to race up to take us on. Okay. October 1st. Let's go and take a look here and see what we got. So just one industry there. Yeah, we're not going to worry about that. So we do want to build up the coal field there and put one in the steel refinery here. Coal field, what's steel? Capital S, and one in the rares. Okay. We definitely need to build our industry up all the way, because when there's a heavy industry in there, it boosts the overall IC level by 25%. So right now we're producing 1.25 IC here. Putting 10 factories in here, that will be a total of 12.5 IC when all is said and done. Now, I will grant you that there is a diminishing returns here. You want to do that as early as possible so that we have the maximum amount of usage of your IC possible here. Probably building 9 factories here is kind of silly, only because it's going to take roughly 8 years or so, maybe a little bit less, maybe 7, to get them all built, and I won't actually see that turnaround for quite some time. But we're playing for the long game. So we'll take care of that, as we need to. Here, so definitely get you up, and definitely get you up there, and 1 rares is fine. Okay. just one rares is good there. That's here, right? Yeah. Lots. One in Coalfield. Oh, definitely do 2 in the rares there because that's fairly good. And same thing like here, for example, since that's heavy industry. I'm not going to touch. Oh, Coalfield. Do up to 5 there. That's that place. Okay, Warsaw. Okay, we'll go up that far with those. Memo I didn't even take a look at. Yeah, no, not really too worried. Let's get a couple more Coalfield in there. Yeah, we got Danzig, but nothing special there. Okay, so I think we have everything. Yeah, I have everything kind of set up as I wish to here, though. Yeah, we're up to max there. Yeah, okay. All right. Bunch of stuff. It basically is just sitting and not being touched because I have just barely a quarter of what I need in IC towards my production, but we'll eventually get to it. We will eventually get to it. Right now, there's some higher priorities. Yeah, there's some higher priorities at this point. All right, winter is coming. Yeah. So we're moving and getting a new division there, SS division. There'll be another new division there. Oh, another SS. We'd say forward to victory. Get a battle commander. Fate of France. I already selected that, but yes, the event will say yes on that too. Lost 5. We're losing 5 industry, but that's the way we can get oil independence there. And here we go. Here's where we're going to start making some money. We could do a minor tax increase, I feel, or we can do a yeah, that dissent really hurts. Probably a B war bonds. When I played my Japanese campaign, I was like, let's just do the major. I think I did the major tax increase. I was like, I need money and need it all, and I was just making money hand over fist. But unfortunately, we're throwing a whole bunch of IC towards consumer goods, so I don't think we want that. We could probably go minor tax increase as well, and that might be just fine. If we're going to be doing that, maybe a high yield war bond would be better. How are we doing with our? I don't know the exact change that we're looking at here. I've had to do the math. So 0.3, that negates that 0.3. 0.24. Well, it's 0.54 that we're going down by. So how much we're going up by? 0.185, 19.5, 0.245, 0.575. So our national unity is going up 0.035 per month, roughly. So we could go with the high yield war bond, and they'll juice it up by another 0.01. So it'll be 0.045 will be going up. So yeah, let's do that. Scrap metal drive. We need scrap metal. So, and the rare. So we're going to say yes to that. We'll get some descent, but since this is coming, we're gonna get some stuff that's going to negate that descent here. So I'm glad this is popping up right now. Plus, as you can see, for the next year, yeah, next year our metal and rares are going to increase. We're also going to get a little bit of a daily descent hit too, but that's okay. So if we go in here, we see, yeah, our consumer goods jumped up quite a bit there, but that's okay. It jumped up by 24 roughly, but that's okay. Our reinforcements are going to start going down a bit, so that'll start negating it, and our supplies will even out to the point where once we have these evened out, then the consumer goods will be evened out. Okay. No, we're okay on our fuel. We don't need extra 10,000 extra fuel, so there's one taken off right there. This is the armored train deal. Oh, you know what? I have to set up my utility window. Let's see where we are. We're at 9413.06 in IC debt remaining. We're paying 64 a day. 64 a day. So that's 150 days. More or less, a little bit less actually. So these are special armored trains. They're really, as far as I'm concerned, they have no real use in the game. It's basically just a brigade regiment type thing that you get in the game that, um, well, I'm going to accept it and you'll see. It really doesn't do much of anything, but I do assign it to select headquarter units, theater, and below type headquarter units just for flavor. But we'll lose 5,000 supplies, boo. And also for the next month, we're gonna get hit on some IC there, but that's all right. We lost very low popularity, but now we're just in low popularity. So we're gonna drop this back down to 60 again, because I need to get up to 100%. Drop basing there, okay. Yeah, so we hit the green, and we did Air Forces last. We are 30 in the red at this point. And honestly, I've got a bunch of stuff here. I mean, here's 10 in October. Here's 10 in October and November. So, I mean, that's 20 alone right there. Unit coordination. And then here's another 9 between now and in December. And then here's 7 more. So by the end of the year. So before the end of the year, will at least be 7 in the green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 13 in the green. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 in the green. Okay, so that will be well in the green, well before the end of the month, sometime in early December. We'll be sitting pretty in the green. So at that point, that's when we'll pick the naval forces doctrines and start working on those. Sweden wants to sell us metal. Sure, we'll buy. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, at this point, we're only using 4 a day, so we're okay at this point. You can see the scrap metal drive is going to help us out a little bit here. Losing 5 a day here, so honestly, that's 900 days right now. And we're now in the positive, deep in the positive for our energy. So resources looking a little bit better. Let's upgrade and upgrade. Yes on both of those. Yes and yes. Okay, let's go through all this here from bottom to top. So this is going to be a SS units coming to the front lines here. We'll march over this way, and they're going to get assigned to the 1st SS Corps. We're going to give them a pretty decent leader. Oh, pretty decent SS leader. I just realized what I said is an oxymoron in words. What I mean is a leader that's an SS troop that actually has some pretty good stats. That is what I mean. Yeah, that'll work for him. Okay. This guy, he's also coming out this way. He'll get assigned to the 2nd SS Corps. And here we go. Here's your armored train. I mean, 3 kilometers, that's not fast, but that's not slow. You know, in retrospect, that's kind of like an infantry unit, if you will. If we could look at my paratroopers, they're pretty speedy just because of, you know, who they are and stuff like that. But here's regular infantry, 4 kilometers. So yeah, these armored trains slower than infantry unit, but you know, not terribly much more slower than that, if you will. I don't know what this is, you know, what their purpose is, realistically speaking. I mean, it's 800 strength. What am I looking at? So, well, that's a headquarter unit. It's 250. So, a regular infantry unit is 9,000 strength. So it's a tenth the strength of a infantry unit, which that's rather weird, but okay. Their organization is about half that currently. They have heavy AA guns. Huh. You know, as many times I've played Germany, this is like the closest I've actually looked at these guys. Typically, I'll just let them go, you know, be like, fine, and just throw them on the board and assign them out to headquarter units, and then move them to cover territory. Yeah, I'm not really seeing too much excitement about this. It's whatever. They do use supply and fuel, though. They weigh quite a bit. They're not going to be easy to transport. But I mean, that's a no duh. They're a command train. Um, Defensiveness, toughness, kind of low actually, but I mean, at least it's there. But softness, -5%. It does suck. Air defense is pretty good though, which I thought they had something else here. Thought I saw something about that. Maybe it was just that I saw. Soft attack, hard attack, air attack is pretty decent. 25% defense and everything. Okay. Oh, here it is here. So we're going to assign you to him, and we will send you out to here. This is Luftwaffe, so you'll get assigned there. And is there an uncovered? There we go. Uncovered airport. This is Himmler's train. Oh, you know what? I need to put leaders. Or can we? Yes, these are headquarter units. Is there a Himmler unit? I thought I saw a Himmler unit. Oops, there we are. You are in charge of this train. And I can't put you to Hitler because that would be the most sense. Make the most sense. Let's put you there, and we will send you down this way here. Yeah, it doesn't matter who I assign, in my opinion. It doesn't matter who I assign leaders, because they're not going to get involved in any sort of combat. So we're going to go through all these like so, and do this. Get the leaders set up in place so I don't forget about it. And we're going to go through them on the card here. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do. Where are we at? There we are. We're going to go on the card there, and that's where I'll assign them to their various headquarter units. Von Cluj, I see I have available. We are sending you up to here because you're gonna have a unit that will build that you'll be thrown into there. This is I have a feeling this guy goes away or this guy goes away. I'm not sure which. We'll send him up to Danzig and assign you. We'll figure that out in just a moment. I'll figure all that out in a moment. Here we go. So you're OKH. Is that the yes, that is the only OKH because there's OKL and OKM and OKW. Okay, so yeah, we'll assign you to OKH. That's cool. We'll send you down that way. Atlantic, Kriegsmarine. We'll assign you to where are they? There they are. And I probably don't have a uncovered port, but we'll send you up to here. Goring. Oh, you know what? There is a Goring. Yep, there. Boom. Put you in charge there, which means we'll put you in charge with the Luftwaffe. Is there a uncovered Erfurt? I know I was already sending somebody that way. Let's go there. Okay. Ribbentrop. We'll do that as well, and we'll send you out here actually. Dean. OKW. Where are you, OKW? Come on, I know there's an OKW here. Did I actually assign? Did I fill up OKW? OKH is OKL. There's OKM. There's OKW. And we'll send you out this way, like so. Hitler train. Where's Erstis, Ersat, the southern, and we'll send you down here. Yeah, you don't have anybody, nor you, I think, either. Yeah, no, we don't have anybody to sign there. Okay. Yep, those went away. Figured, which means you are moving up to Danzig like I wanted you to. It's good. I have 2 units here, which we don't really need. You're the speedier of the 2, I feel. Yeah, you're the speedier of the 2. I'm going to send you up north here because I don't really have too much in this area. All right, so that takes care of everything. And you notice that one garrison unit that used to be here in Berlin, now gone. Polizei division, we'll give you just defender guy. Okay. Pull back a little bit. We could probably go a little bit faster here. I'm not seeing the Allies bomb me any further, so retrocession of Polish territories are part of the Third Reich now. We can decide to keep our claims, have only the western part of Poland, or we can rebuild the Greater German Reich and have most of Poland. So the way I think this works is here we're having to do total exploitation for all the Polish territories, which is pretty much all this area here. If we say don't ask more than planned, it basically just gives us a little slice of the western Danzig or this area here, I believe, or something. It's just a little bit of Poland. But if we go the full amount, I think it gets back everything that we now have. Period. We don't take anything more of what the Soviets have. Let me take care of these 2 things here. Installation security, that's a one and done. There we go. Okay. Oh, convoy raiders. Oh, holy cow. There's all kinds of stuff popping up here. let's deal with convoy raiders first. You can pause to read all this, but we're going to definitely create them. If you remember from my Japanese campaign, I did the same thing as well too. We're going to do the same thing with Germany. We're going to get a bunch of those. Do the historic Eagle's Nest. We're going to go ahead and build this. 2,500 supplies. So we're going down supplies. I think I need to push another 10 supplies here. So yeah, we're down at the 20. So we need 30,000. So we need up to 97 then. Well, not that much. Fine. 100's fine. Reinforcements need to get that up a little bit as well. Okay. The gliders, you know what? I need to push these at the top. I need them ready in time for the lowlands. So everything else can simply wait. I would love to get this Panzer Division completed as well, but we need to wait on that too. We need to push these to the forefront, and these garrisons need to get pushed to the forefront too, because I need them ready. The fighters, we can wait on those as needed, because we're good. They're mainly just for future build. Okay, so we're gonna be doing this here. Yes. Basically, Wetzlar gets some improvements as you see there. Sure. Um, Food rationing, we could go ahead and say let's get another 12,000 supplies, but we're actually doing just fine. I don't need to hurt myself that much worse. Though consumer goods during wartime says it'll go down by 2%, but our daily descent goes up by 2%. So I think that's kind of a wash. Is that right? But we're going to say not right now and drop it down to 0. So we are perfect where we need to be there. Okay. So back to the Polish question here. Normally I say don't ask more than planned, and I think we just get the territories around here, and that's it. It's like half a dozen territories, which means they become German, fully German, and this aspect isn't what's applied to those territories anymore. It's only applied to the territories that used to be Polish, but we're just controlling right now. If I go for get back the Greater German Reich, I think it's almost all of Poland. Again, not with what Russia has taken, but just almost all of Poland here. Which means our IC will increase and our resources will increase. And we'll also see the revolt risk kind of drop. Currently, if you look at our revolt risk, yeah, life is not all that great everywhere. And we're in a transitionary state right now. We're moving all our troops towards the front line, so this green is moving along all over the place here. We are going to have troops spread out throughout here, so that revolt risk should be dropping too. But yeah, I'm thinking let's go ahead and get back to German. Okay, so that didn't take all of Germany. It just took a little bit more than it would have anyway. Okay, fair enough. Oh, this is where are you? I don't know who to put you to. Let's go to Here's Group Nord, and let's assign you a leader type. That'll work. That works too. And this is a brand new garrison that just popped up into existence here. Let's move you up to Cleve and assign you to the 3rd Garrison Corps, who is now staffed out. And let's give you a, yeah, he's got 5. Where's an old guard? Can't find an old guard. That's okay. I'll just take a defensive. And I saw one towards the bottom here. I'll just take a defensive. That's fine. Okay. This comes with a HQ defense attachment. You don't need the motorcycle recon attachment. So you already have the motorcycle recon. How about you? You two as well. You have an armored car, which that's great. We can get rid of the recon cavalry and put a motorcycle recon attachment on instead. Speed you up a little bit. Where would I then send? Yeah, we don't need on those guys. We don't need, and the political leaders are slowing me down there. Motorcycle, armored car. Pull the recon cavalry off, and I think you're coming over here. Nope, you're going up there. Let's go to there then. Yeah, this is the leader. I want to add that recon to. Okay. Cool. Oh, that's that extra infantry division, which will be added to, well, we'll be able to add that to the armor unit once I build that. In summertime, 1940. Looking pretty all over. We're now up to 10,549 IC debt remaining. So it went up 1,000, which would be 15, 16 days. So yeah, too bad for peace. So for the next year, our national revolt risk will drop. Our daily dissent change will also drop. National unity goes up. Ruling party support, that's cool. Money goes down though. So we're kind of not doing too well. How are we doing? 0.01. So we can, yes, adjust that by 4. That's good. We're down by 30. That's where we need to be. All right. Yeah, our builds are really getting crushed. But here is, I think this, somebody to the bottom needed it. Oh, here. There we go. That's just to staff out my fighter group, fighter wings. That way there are 4 interceptors there. Oh, goodness gracious. The stuff I need to build. Keep an eye on my IC with these now being cores. Considered Germany, not Poland. Well, that really only affects Danzig here. Yeah, we're not going to worry about that. Lotz as well, it affects, so that's good. So we should see our IC start climbing up a little bit, maybe not a lot. Again, it's really only affecting like Lotz and Danzig. Yeah, that's it. Danzig's got 3, Lotz has 4, so that's the full 7 IC instead of only 5 IC. So yeah, nothing terribly great in that regards. But I can see, grabbing everything we possibly can. Okay, onward. And let's see if we can't speed this up a little bit here. What does that do for us? Ooh, we do have some air combat going on, so let's slow things down a little bit. I got to keep an eye on that as well. Not that I want to micromanage this per se, but I definitely want to make sure we're not running into any issues here. Okay, so it's just one little bomber. Okay, you're there. You're waiting for that unit to show up. I don't think there's anything else that we need to worry about so much here. Yeah, that's fine. Have them spin through. No waste coal. We're going to say not right now on that. That does help us a little bit, I think. Well, actually, it didn't help us at all. We don't need energy. We don't need the 12,000 energy or what it was going to give us. But yeah, so we're going to take this here. This will improve the airbase, anti-aircraft guns, air station, fortress. Oh, speaking of airbase, so we have an airbase here, we have an airbase here, we have an airbase here, an airbase there. I'm going to go ahead and create another one. What is airbase? Capital A. We just need level 1s, that's all. So that's Angerberg. Here, we're going to do one. Brodnitka, we're going to do one. Do one here. We got Warsaw here. So we have the one there. We're going to do one there. One there, and we're going to do one in here. So we've got a bunch of air bases kind of scattered all throughout. Another air base there. Okay. All right. We need them. I mean, I kind of would like to have them now, but we need them. That's all comes to is we just simply need them. Reinforcements, drop this down to about 20-ish almost. We're doing okay. Everything else otherwise. Turkey wants to give me some money. That's good. Is there anything here? We're going up by 20 per day in metal. Yeah, we don't need the 0.58 metal. That's not necessary. We'll still maintain our crude oil. That's fine. Yugoslavia will maintain. We don't need the 3.8. Yeah, give us back our 50 cents. Rares. Let's get back $1 there and $2 there. We'll keep the Bulgaria. Luxembourg, we'll cancel that. We'll get back $2 there. Okay, so that should get us back into the positive for our money. I think everything else I want to keep. Yep. Okay. Yay, barbed wire. That's for the one research we just got, the installation. Okay, so we're not going to get $1 anymore from Cuba. That's okay. Industrial zone organization. Go cancel that. This is the flip side. The other one was the other industrial, whatever that does. Yeah, industry, very high IC, industrial zone, and actually that industry also gives a IC efficiency. What is it then I'm thinking of? Is here an industry? Yes, this is what I'm thinking of. Industrial production, industrial efficiency. Industrial production, 20% efficiency, or 24% IC, 3% efficiency, and the industrial efficiency is -4 and +8. So you're actually, when you get both of these, it's a +17% IC and a +5% IC efficiency. Not a flat 5% efficiency. It's just whatever your IC efficiency number is or whatever, it's at +5% there. And not, well, it's not cumulative. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just not a cumulative. It's whatever your IC efficiency was before, which is probably 4%. These two balance it out. This, however, is in here, this industrial zone organization, which gives me both IC and IC efficiency. So continuing that be nice. We maxed out our industry, which gave us IC. All right, cool. So our IC efficiency is 1% better. Yay, another Army headquarter popped up. Von Rickenau, we're going to go ahead and add you to, here's Group C, and I think you're actually okay with where you're at. Let's actually move you up a little bit further. Yeah, there's already one guy there. Looking to make sure we got everybody. There we are. I thought we had a couple leaders that were not. Let's make sure. Yeah, okay. A bunch of SS leaders. Halder for OKW and OB West. Let's go with Von Thomas. I think that is actually. Let's go with him. Okay, that's the two leaders. I kind of figured there were two units of mine that had their leaders taken away. Just over an hour. I think we're doing great time-wise. Yeah, can't wait till our supplies go down. And another thing I was going to take a look at, is there anything that I can change around here? Probably nothing. Yeah, we'll leave him in place. Research, yeah, we're okay there. Yeah, we're okay elsewhere. All right, so really nothing further that we need to address. Oh, we are having some battles going on. Well, we are tearing them up, though. One of my air units is kind of getting beat up, too. Hitler meets with Himmler. We're either going to, for a period of just a month, lose a whole bunch of IC efficiency, or gain a whole bunch of IC. Not sure which it will be. Okay, reinforcements continue to go down. That's good to see. Brazil, no. And I need to pull this air unit away. I have a feeling I know who it is. This one. Stop air intercepting. Your one, the Condor Legion, is going to get messed up here. There we go. All right. Another high-minded general here. Put him in charge, and we'll attach him to the Desirus. Soviet Union wants me to buy metal. We're going down 28 a day. Let's check out some of these others. Okay, so definitely taking Romania, so we can get 21 cents. This will be $1, which we can afford since we're bringing in at 21 cents there. Okay, I think we're okay. I really need to push that Panzer Division up, I believe. That's going to really put a kibosh on all the air unit builds, which I need them. I need them when they're coming out. So yeah, the British got wrecked big time there. Not showing up anymore. Put you to the Desirus as well. And what leader are we going to put it with you? Probably von Prager, I guess. Yeah. Okay. How are we doing around here? So slowly our units, defensive units, are moving around to where I need them to be. Oops. How about here? Was it this guy? No, it was this leader? No. This guy. We'll get to the officer recruitment just a second here. So that's this guy and this guy. There we go. Give him the recon cavalry, so it kind of speeds him up a little bit. Officer recruitment program. So this will give us 10,000. Well, eventually give us 10,000 more officers, which that's cool. We're over, or I guess over 100%. Yeah, they'll put us 115,000, so we're good to go there. We don't need to be doing this anymore. Let's drop this down to 60 again. Though that will be brief, I feel, because once I hit 100%, then I'm probably going to take away 10 from the officers here and pump it into research, do 70 of research. So yeah, we're going to be going into naval sooner than later. We need to upgrade a few things here. Create and upgrade a few things. Okay, so yes, upgrade, and create. We were at 95.93 in our IC debt, but that's going away. Bump this up to 60 again. There we go. Still going to drop 10 once we hit 100%. Okay, and reinforcements, we drop that down to about 8. That works. We're 20 away, so we just need to go to 87. Yeah, that's fine. 84, let's see how deep down this brings us. Who's this? Yugoslavia wants to buy supplies from us. Cool. Good. Brings us all the way down there. That's good to see. Let's now undo some of that and bring our reinforcements up because we just got some new units. We're up to 11,731. Again, 20,000 is the bad number. 20 and 30,000. 30,000 is even worse. If you're at 30,000, you need to start putting more IC towards your debt there. So we're gonna put you. Let's do Paulus on the 12th Army. To look that up, see which army he actually did control in the Soviet Union. Here's Group B, and we're going to send you out this way. 7th Panzer Division is going to come, because we're going to be attacking through here. We're going to come that way. Let's get you a decent leader here. That works. And what... second motorized. No, I want to put you. There we go. 1st Panzer. 6th Panzer. We're also going to come down to over here. Here, actually. Find a good leader. There's several still. Logistics Wizard. Yeah. And 7th Panzer Army. Okay. This is a brand new garrison troop. I guess so. We're going to move them up to here, but I have a feeling the 1st, 2nd, 3rd are maxed out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what? Oh, that unit was hiding on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4, 5. Yeah. So this guy is going to be. He'll have the 4th garrison. Throw a nobody leader on him. Defense is fine. Do I have any defensive type? Actually, Iron Cross is fine. Yeah. 4th garrison. And no, not Bush. We need. He will do. Now he's going to come up to here-ish. And you know what? Oh, and assign him to. Let's just assign him to the 3rd or the 4th. No. There we go. Just to the Luftwaffe. Let's remove ourselves from that. Group up, remove, and add ourselves to the 5th Garrison Corps. Again, we don't need you in charge. Which is like, yeah, I'll take this easy job. And we're going to assign you directly to the Kriegsmarine. There we go. Okay. Boom. There we go. It should make it a little bit faster. I feel it does. I think we're done otherwise. Yeah, I don't have. Oh, we do. Boom. So we get attached to this unit after all. Oh. Let's move into there. Don't I have another? I thought I did. I might have, but I think those units went away. Wasn't there a? No, he's still here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So yeah, those guys are still around. All right. How are we doing here? Still slowly moving our troops around and throughout Poland. That'll take a while, but that's okay. That Liberia, yeah, Liberia says no. Snap freeze, muddy. Choose puppets industrial focus. It'll be Slovakia. Let's say focus on rare materials for right now, because I think I need you to help me out. And just curious. Not supplies, I see. So we're receiving 12 from Slovakia. 12 IC from Slovakia. Good enough. Would love to have other stuff too. Oh, we got some more air combat going. He'll respond to his generals. Yeah, not sure what we'll get there, but whatever. It'll be good stuff. I need to take a look at my air units here. Okay, so I got a bunch of air that's just sitting around doing nothing. We need continuous air intercept from those air units that are fully good to go. Oh, wait. So you're way out there. You don't need to be out there. Let's come to over here. There we go. So basically, these are fresh air units that haven't really been involved in anything other than their attacks over in Poland. You can see some of the combat experience they've gotten. So get them defending the fatherland here. Bombers, I think we can kind of go okay on. Looks like our bombers are fully recovered here. Yeah, all the ones I put up north, they are doing very, very well. Yeah, them not so much so, but they're getting there. Yeah, they're getting there. Yeah, they're definitely getting better. Let's, yeah, pull you off because that one interceptor needs to get better. That's the horse whistle. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you definitely need to repair. Actually, you're doing much better because the Condor Legion was at 0% strength. I was afraid of losing it, so doing much better there. Oh, I moved them over here because I thought they were a paratrooper. They are, but they're not really. They are a paratrooper unit, but they're like flak unit for guarding, and I think they go away. But I think I'm just going to use them as just a straight out infantry type regiment. So I think we're just going to move on up. Who? You're not, actually you are very fast. 5.76. How the heck? Oh, the terrain, because of where they're at. Terrain is definitely speeding them up. Leader trait as well. Yeah, let's put you with the second motorized. What the heck? Why not? Another headquarter unit. IC efficiency is now at 0% instead of negative 5%. So yay on that, right? Right. How are we doing with our ICs? Our upgrades need to go down. Let's actually drop this down to 75. Drop the reinforcements down to about 12. Supplies, we just need, yeah, I need to be at 87. There we go, 88 is fine. And that's fine, 79 is fine. Let's get our, there we go, consumer goods up. All right, looking better there. We got 501 IC as well. Not sure why that is. We were chugging along at like 300 something for quite a while. We're down to 62 in our daily IC reductions. Our overall base IC must have dropped a little bit, but I don't know why that would be. Let's put you with here's Group B and move you out to here. Yeah, he works. Oh, let's pan out. Game runs so much more smoothly when I'm have zoomed out. So we got $5, and let's get 1.86. Good God, 50 days. We're gonna be running out of rare materials. Yeah, I don't have enough money to actually be buying rares. Yeah, these need to get finished. Actually, a lot of our rares need to get, rare mines need to get completed. Here, liaison, that's okay. Oh, Vaudwix is there, so let's move you to Brunsberg, and let's have you go to Nord. Yeah, we lost some heavy IC. I'm not sure why that would be. Yeah, let's go ahead and cancel for right now. We will be, start of the year, we'll be picking that back up again. First Cavalry Division getting created. Okay. Not that we really terribly need it, but we're going to use it. I'm going to move them up here. Lek. It's possible that unit is not doesn't have any room. There we go. But that's them. Cool. Excellent. Obviously, we'll need to be looking at upgrading them to Armor Battalion down the road, but that we'll leave it as is. I don't think. No, actually, it does get converted at some point. So yeah, we will leave them alone. Armored Spearhead. That's a cancel. Infantry unit training. That's also a cancel. We are seeing some air combat going on. Let's take a look and see where that's happening. Lear. Oh, up here. Yeah, their life will not be good for those British bombers. Ground attack focus, mobile unit training. Oh, geez. Yeah, our IC took off for whatever reason. It's not paying attention to why that would be, but now, of course, our resources are taking off because of that, and as such, we're gonna be hurting here pretty soon. Do I have anything? I hate to say no on these, but the amount of money we're bringing in is like just a drop in the bucket kind of type deal. We could stand to keep the energy at home. Okay. Now, if I can find a way to get let's clear up some metal here. Frozen's happened to us, so even worse. Our metal's going to go even further down below because Sweden can't transport any metal to us. 10,000, so we go 77. Yeah, that works like that. There we go. Who needs supplies? Let's see if they will buy some. They will. About $4 worth. That works because I think they had 5. Yeah, surplus of 5. Panama. Nope. Yugoslavia. $550 will certainly do, but they're going to cancel that trade sooner than later because they don't need all that much of supplies. But we'll do just enough to make sure. Okay, cool. How about fuel, just out of curiosity? No one's really hurting for fuel, quite honestly. I mean, they may be hurting for fuel. Actually, Hungary. No. But nobody has enough money for me to be able to try to sell them any. Now, Soviet Union, sell me 50 metal. We need that much. Also, sell me 50 rares too once we can get around to it. Italy. Nope. They don't want to sell me anything. Wow. Let's do 50 rare. Let's get positive. Yeah, that's going to really bite into our money, but that's about 90 days. It's about 90 days before we run out of cash. It's 40 days before we run out of rares, so we need to kind of stem the tide there big time. Okay, I think that will do it for now. Okay. All right. We're going to supply them. So everybody I'm selling supplies to. So that's $5.5, $6.5, $7, $11. That's $70 right there. So I mean that's $60 a day we're going down. But yeah, it is what it is for right now. We will pay. 10,000 officers we're going to gain. You're going to see this jump up to 100% here momentarily. Officer recruitment goes up to for a short period of time, which that's good. Infantry unit command, we're going to be okay there. And how much? Oh, good. Upgrades. Let's drop this down to 75 for reals. Reinforcements is fine. Supplies, that's fine. So we are building those. If we are, let me move this army unit up because I will need that. Actually, you know what? No, I don't need the army unit in the summer of 1940. It can wait. I do need these in 1942, 43. That is actually pushing it, quite honestly, but I will need them in that time period. Okay. Let's march on over to here. Is there an SS other than the first and second? There we go. Yeah, that guy. Let's bring him up to there. Ish. Here, yeah. All right. Oh, who do we got here? Here's Group B. So let's move them over there. Here's Group A. Let's move them out to here. Okay. Yes, we shall pay. Go have the autarky, gain metal, energy, rares. Yay! But we lose IC efficiency. Boo. For half a year. That's not too bad. Yeah, snow's falling, but yay, we don't have to worry about mud anymore. Let's savor at this point. I'm going to call it right now. Been an hour and a half. Do have something I need to do, unfortunately, but we're at a pretty good point right now. We only went like 2 months, so didn't go too far. But we're going to keep speeding things up the way we are right now, playing the resource game at this juncture. We definitely I just need to hold out with my resources until I got to do something with my money. Hopefully, I can still sell more supplies to Russia, for example, and the United States. But you just need to hold out until we can get to a point where we can go and attack Denmark and be able to take those resources. And same thing with Norway. I would like to hold out until March, but we might have to pull a winter attack off on both those countries. It's something I'm not looking forward to, but we may just have to do that anyway. Denmark would be a combination airdrop, and I've got almost a full core over here. Yeah, I got a full core. This guy, he's got units around in the area. He's got 3 divisions in the area, and there's 2 other divisions there that are ready to go. Plus, I have all these guys here that I moved up here. That could assist in attacking Denmark. Attacking Norway will be these mountaineers. So 2, 4, 6, 8 mountaineers total. Plus, I think maybe maybe 3 infantry divisions. I might pull this corps and have them attack there. So that should be sufficient for attacking Norway. We do have the garrisons being built. They'll be ready in January and February. So yeah, even if I have to do a winter attack, that's okay. The garrisons will be built, and then I can throw them around in Denmark. The next round of garrisons will be ready in spring or something like that. So the war in Norway will probably be going on for a bit through winter, definitely, and into spring. The mountaineers I'll just leave in Norway so they can actually hold down the territory. But the next set of garrisons will be for Norway there. All the garrisons I have on the front line here, I'm going to be using for the Lowlands and France. Plus, like I said, conquering France gets me an event where a whole entire slew of SS units get created in Paris, and I'll use them to also help support that. After those 2 rounds of garrisons get built, and you can see we're building 9 total. Yeah, 9 total corps worth of garrisons. So 1 for Denmark, 1 for Norway. one for Yugoslavia, one for Greece, and then the other 5 will be for the for Baltic states, Soviet Union. Well, Baltic states 1, and then Soviet Union for the other 4. That is the plan. Plan is to like you guys to catch me up on the next episode, episode 10. Probably be just like this, though we'll get ready for our attack on Denmark and Norway. But until then, I will see you guys. Bye.